The Little Match Girl. It was a cold winter night just before Christmas. The street was full of excited laughter. There was a little girl selling matches. The girl was wearing a very thin coat. She did not even have any gloves.
Matches! Matches for sale!
She shouted, but people walked past the girl like icy wind. The girl stood in front of the bakery and stared inside.
The bread looks amazing. I'm so hungry.
For the past few days, no one had bought a single match. She longed to buy armfuls of bread and cake. The owner of the bakery saw the match girl pacing in front of the windows. He asked, "Need anything?"
Oh, no. It's just the bread looks so good.
Do you have money to buy some?
Well, no. I'm just looking.
Then stand far away, over there. There are customers. The bakery owner briskly went back in. The girl crouched down in an alley next to the bakery.
I'm so cold and hungry. Will I be able to sell a single match?
The girl was so cold that she lit a match to warm her hands.
It's warm.
It was just a small spark, but to the little girl it felt very warm. Looking at it, the girl dreamt of sitting in front of a burning fireplace. But soon, the match light went out and the fireplace was gone.
It felt so warm. Was it a dream?
The girl lit a second match. This time there was a table full of food and a Christmas tree with presents under it.
Wow! I wonder what's inside that box. And the food looks so good.
When the girl took a step closer, the match light went out and everything disappeared. The wind was stronger than before, and the matches went out easily.
It's all gone. I wish I could stay in that room that I just saw.
The girl lowered herself in the corner so the wind wouldn't reach her matches. She lit the match again. This time she saw her grandmother, who had passed away.
Grandmother, is it really you?
Yes, love. Come here. I've missed you so much.
The girl was in her grandmother's arms. It felt much warmer than the fireplace or the decorated room that she saw earlier. The girl quickly lit another match. She feared that her grandmother would also disappear.
Grandmother, when the light goes out, will you also disappear?
My poor little girl. You must be so cold and hungry all alone.
The girl tried to hug her grandmother once again, but her grandmother was floating with the stars in the distant sky. The girl frantically called out her grandmother.
Grandmother! Grandmother! Don't go! I want to stay with you!
She lit the rest of her matches one by one. When she lit the last match, the dark night sky suddenly lit up like broad daylight. The grandmother came down and tightly held the girl's hand.
Grandmother, that was the last match. Please let me go with you.
Yes, love. Let's be together from now on.
The girl took hold of the grandmother's hand. Her body felt light, and she was floating. Just like her grandmother, The little girl was now with the stars.
Grandmother, I'm not cold or hungry anymore.
The little girl was now forever asleep with her grandmother. The next morning, the little girl was found lying on the snow-covered street with a faint smile on her face. Next to the girl, there were burnt-out matches from the night before.
She's the girl who sold matches yesterday. Oh dear, I feel so sorry for her.
I shouldn't have kicked her out so coldly. I should have helped the poor child.
Exactly. It would have been easy to give her some help. I feel so bad.
People gathered and looked at the motionless girl. Her eyes were closed, but her face looked happier than anyone's. She was spending a happy Christmas with her grandmother. She was no longer cold or hungry.